Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I don't focus in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger.
Welcome to me showing my Evo 8 reveal, kinda. Yeah, never in a million years did I ever think that I'd be sitting in my own built Evo in my garage at 20 years old, knowing that I bought 4 of these cars. From when I was a junior in high school until second year graduated, I've owned 4 of these cars. Bought my first Evo when I was 16 years old, and I love them. My neighbors must hate me. Alright, so to give this car a little introduction as I'm driving it around, letting it warm up for a little bit. I'm sorry the camera's shaky, by the way, it's just the way it's set up today. I just wanted to get this video out and done. I bought this car in August of this year, so 2019. It was my second summer out of high school. And I saw this car on this app I have. It's like a Facebook marketplace for Evo selling and trading groups. I saw this thing up for sale. I couldn't believe there was an Evo for that low of mileage and in this good of condition when I bought it. And I was just astonished. I was like dumbfounded when I found this car. I was like, there's no way this thing is like actually for sale. Holy f***. I'm sorry, the clutch is like really gnarly in this thing. It's a quartermaster 8-leg, but never in a million years did I ever think I'd find my dream Evo just by random chance. So anyways, I was on the app looking, and I found this car, and I was like, I need this car. I don't know why, but I need this car. I want it so bad. So as I'm, looking at it, calling the people, asking, it was a dude that owned it and his brother. They used to race it in California. And they bought it right when it came out, tuned the car, and basically it sat for however many years until I just recently bought it. So I flew down there my first time, flew down to California. It was a nice little trip, and I finally got to see this car in person, and I fell in love with it. I literally was like, I don't care what has to happen, I'm buying this car no matter what. And I just went through 3 years of buying and selling Evos, so it was horrible getting this car. It was terrible trying to get another Evo, because when you buy and sell so many cars, it just doesn't become fun anymore. And there was just something about this car that I knew I had to buy this car, and I knew how I was going to get it. I was going to pull out the rest, or not the rest, but about half of the money I had saved up from the previous year of just working and doing nothing else but working. And I went down the second time and I bought this car for $35,000 instead of $40,000, because I said I had to get it back to my state, and it was in California, and it's about, I don't know, 600 miles or so away. I don't know the exact number, but so I told him I had to pay for shipping costs and the whole 9 yards with that. And I'm sorry. Oh. So I'm telling this dude I'll pay 35 grand cash, because that's what I was prepared to pay. And he says, okay, we can do that. So I buy the car, I get it on the trailer, and I had it transported here to my state. So basically, the car finally showed up, and it was on stock block. It made a ridiculous amount of power. Anyways, I'm about to pick up my buddy, and he's about to explain a little bit further into detail this car, how much it means to me, and all that. This is the guy, the other dude I was talking about, who runs the channel with me.
What's up?
And, he's the only one who knows about this car and how long it took to get this thing here and how many Evo problems I've had and everything to do with Evos for the last 4 years. So how hard did I work for this car?
Through a broke hand. Went to work when people wouldn't. Been there through it all, man. First Evo, got wrecked by one of our best friends.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yep, he's long gone now. Been there through all 4 Evos. Got to see them all, riding all of them. White one was my favorite, but I think this one might change my mind.
Yeah, let's see. I'm getting it tuned on Monday, and it's going to be a pretty big video on Monday. After I pick the car up, videos of dyno, numbers, everything. Or I might keep it a secret until I go into 375. It's been a long 4 years. Same for him too. He's been through with the Subies.
Oh yes,
like
sure.
a lot. And I've taken a picture with every one of the Subies and all my 4 Evos.
Yeah, the pic we have in Walmart parking lot.
Yeah, we have another.
White
We have 2 of
Evo.
those pictures. I'll show them right now. One about 3 years ago, and then one like not even like 2 or 3 months ago. It was pretty recent, but
Yeah, that was my first Subi, my blue wagon.
there's snow up here.
Oh god.
This is not good. I'm gonna have to turn around up here. This is gonna need a lot for my foot.
K turns in the Evo.
K turns with a fully built. I can't see behind me. Fully built Evo. Quartermaster A leg clutch. It's rough. Look at that.
I think there's no cars now.
Hurts so bad. Oh, now that we're on the subject of the turning radius of these things, it's actually garbage. All right, so I've been getting a lot of questions, like a ton. I posted a Instagram like poll thing for anyone who wanted to make it on my YouTube. Jesus Christmas! Right before I got my car back, when I was making this video, we got like 11 questions. We're gonna head back and answer those now. Give you a little more info on how I got this car, everything like that, and his side of the story too. Q&A time.
Q&A time.
Going over some. Alright, now we're going to be going over some questions I got on my Instagram.
Alright, first question is... Alright, the first question is, what age did you buy your first cars, and what were they?
Alright, you start this one first.
Okay. And it was the blue 2004 Subaru wagon Impreza.
Nice. I was 15 and I bought a 1999 Mustang. That's it.
Dude, do you consider jacking off to be a sport?
Absolutely.
I mean, did your parents buy your cars?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. But my WRX, absolutely not. We're just memeing around here.
Yeah, no. No, my parents didn't buy any of my cars. I worked for a very long time, so no, my parents did not buy my cars. I wish they did. It would have saved me a lot of money and a headache, but
Couldn't
they didn't.
have.
They
It's
didn't.
Too much money to put
Too much
in
money.
cars for parents.
5 loans, no way.
All right, so how much have you each spent on cars?
Oh God.
It's the fourth question.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I'd have to pull out a calculator. Like, okay, so for his total, I'll post it right above his head, and for my total, I'll post it right above my head.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out, and then we'll put them right here. How much we each spent on every single little cent of our cars.
Okay, we'll have to figure that one out.
It's gonna take a while.
Was it worth it to wait to get your dream cars? I would say absolutely.
After,
I literally always tell people to never settle
Yeah.
for, less. Just-
Whatever you want to do, you can do. You just have to find a way to do it.
Yeah.
I think it was definitely worth it after driving my car, like picking it up for the first time in months, driving it home, like all by myself. I just had a lot of time to think, and I was like, everything I go through in the last 4 years, was it all worth it? Did all of it just vanish in this moment? And it absolutely did. It's the best feeling ever. If you want something for so long and then you work for it, you might lose sight of it for a few months here and there, but like once you actually get it, it's a crazy feeling. It's like living a dream.
Absolutely the best feeling I've ever felt in my life.
Best.
When your first pull, dude, it's just
It's crazy.
man. Did you ever think about giving up?
Absolutely. So many times I texted them in our car group chats, or like in our other group chats randomly, and I was like, because within the last week, my Evo's been delayed like at least 3 times. So, and that's just with this one. The other 4, I mean, cars are a headache, but anything worth having comes with a price you have to pay. So, yeah, I thought about giving up a handful of times, but I mean, that comes with everything challenging. You have to think about giving up and what's worth it and what's not.
Giving up. I don't know if I would use the word giving up. I definitely like lost some hope here and there.
Yeah.
I always thought that maybe I'd never be able to obtain it or this and that every now and then, but I always kept my eye on the goal. And like both of us use kind of the same method when we want something. We set smaller goals to obtain a larger goal.
Yeah.
And I always just kind of kept my head down through, the darkness and just stick to my small goals to get my big ones. So that's how that went with me.
That was probably a rough first video, but we had to get something out there because we have a lot of upcoming videos soon, and we needed to start. I mean, as you saw at the beginning of this video, we set up an entire computer setup just so we could edit and get videos out there, because we have my Evo's getting tuned on Monday, a car meet this Sunday. We have a bunch of following videos, him installing new stuff on the Subi. Yeah, be on the lookout for new videos next week and the following weeks and years to come.
Stuff going on.
But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.